Curse of the Roses, Episode 2. What the Roses Remember. Morning settles slowly on the farmhouse, smelling like damp wood and old leaves. I pause at the edge of the rose beds, fingertips brushing the velvety petals. The contact sends a familiar warmth through me. Soft, narcotic, almost kind. Some days, I wonder if the roses remember more than I do, if their thorns tremble beneath my touch because they recognize what I've given them, or what they have taken. When I press too long against the blooms, my thoughts begin to loosen, sliding gently out of reach. Time thins. Minutes fold in on themselves. I don't fight it. I never do. The roses make forgetting feel like mercy. I imagine shapes curling between the petals, dark, intimate shadows I cannot name, and I sense it, deep and unquestioned. They are full. They are satisfied. I suspect there are things I am not meant to remember. Sometimes I feel them hovering just beyond the edge of thought. Heat, pain, the sharp copper taste of something spilled. But the roses hum softly beneath my fingers, and the sensation dulls, blurs, dissolves. Whatever it was, it no longer matters. I am still here. They are still blooming. That has always been enough. The chores are always in my head. Check the fountain, mend the trellis, sweep the porch. I don't need a calendar. I don't need a clock. The roses, the lake, the fountain, they are enough to mark the passing of days. Today I have to venture a little farther. The hardware store, or at least that is what I tell myself. A generational place in town. I hope it is still open, though I cannot be certain. I have not walked down that road in a long time. From the farmhouse porch, the main road that leads to town is little more than a suggestion. Light catching the curve, a hint of gravel beneath the grass. I rarely go there. There is no reason. And yet today, I must. The path begins as a worn laneway, gravel long covered with grass, time softening its edges, erasing its certainty. Each step along it presses against the tether coiled in my back, a quiet ache that grows sharper the farther I stray from the roses. The world beyond the rose beds is thin, fragile, and full of whispers I cannot name. I do not hurry. I do not wish to. I walk slowly, measuring the distance, counting my breaths, listening to the muted chorus of leaves and the distant impossible hum of the town beyond. When I reach the mailbox at the edge of the property, it feels as distant as the hardware store itself. I bend, careful not to disturb the grass beneath my feet, and slip the envelope inside. Each line I wrote had been numbered, deliberate, precise. I imagine the shopkeeper receiving it, imagining whether the old brass bell still rings when the door opens. I step back, feeling the invisible pull of the roses urging me home. The mailman will deliver it tomorrow. I know that. This is the rhythm of things, the slow, deliberate pulse of my world. A few days more, and the handymen will come. I will choose carefully. Politeness, attentiveness. The way they look at me, the way they listen, the tiny measures that tell me they can be trusted. The waiting is a kind of ritual. I watch the sun move across the sky, shadows curling over the fountain. I touch the stone edge where old marks have been scratched, each line a memory I cannot entirely place. I whisper to the roses, small instructions, small reassurances. They will be safe. I will be back. When the handymen arrive, the pattern begins, the same opening words. Is your father home? I smile. He is away, tending to something elsewhere. And then the chores, the list, the handwriting, the follow-up questions, each detail marking the beginning of another cycle. I do not rush. I cannot. The roses hum beneath my skin, tethering me to the world I understand, to the life I have preserved. Outside of that, everything is tentative, uncertain, and must be approached with careful attention. The mail will arrive. The handymen will arrive. And I will meet them, measure them, choose one. By the time I return from the laneway, the farthest I have wandered from them in a long while, my first thought is not the road, nor the mailbox, nor how long I have been gone. It is the roses. I count them with my eyes before I touch them, my breath held, though I already know. The sun, high and pale, tells me it is nearly noon. I must have sauntered. Time slipped its hand from mine and did not bother to say goodbye. But the roses are fine. I would have felt it if they were not. I would have known it in my bones, in the quiet place behind my ribs where their presence has taken root. Until then, I walk among them, grateful, feeling the pulse of their memory beneath my fingertips, breathing in their scent, heavy and sweet, letting it fill me as the day stretches on, patient, unbroken, and kind enough to let me stay. Once I stayed away longer. The roses did not forgive me for that. If you're still here, then you already know how this works. Subscribe and stay a while. The roses like it when people stay.